for a new home in Africa, because they have fallen off in the West, where they have been hosted for a long time, a place where they have built their economy on the backs of Africa, minerals, resources, and many other very extractive mechanisms that they employed on Africa. And now the world is changing, so they have to redefine themselves, they have to rebrand themselves, and then find a new home. You have to remember also they have been begging Kenya to allow them to set up a military camp after they were sent away. So this is not it's not a win for President Ruto. It's not a win for Kenya. It's not a win for Africa. I am not shy to say that France is a major colony of Africa. It has a lot of reserves and a lot of wealth built from Africa. But today, we're in a time whereby we are trying to look at the new path for Africa. How do we cooperate? How do we redefine the relations we have, the bilateral and the multilateral relations we forge with any other country, not just France, because remember there are also many African countries that are coming. So there should be a lot of multilateralism today that will take place in terms of discussion. There should be a lot of policy review. There should be a lot of, when you talk of market, you have to remember that we trade a lot of flowers with France, but then who are the farmers in Africa? Most of them are foreign. Most of them are foreigners. What is the state of the farm workers in those flower farms and many other fresh produce that we send out to France or Europe largely? So I would expect there to be a revision of policy in terms of market and value addition so that we can revamp our own economy. So I'm not very optimistic again, because I do know, I've seen how France plays. They never play fair. And expectedly, because they're there to safeguard their own interest. They know if they fall off with the East African community, they cannot go south. They'll have to exit Africa. And none of the major colonies wants to exit Africa. We've seen France, we've seen UK.
Are we saying there's nothing we stand to benefit in a bilateral, at the bilateral level from France? I know this one will be bigger than that. We'll not get enough time to have bilateral talks this time round, because it's an African continental issue. Are you saying there's nothing we stand to benefit? I get a lot of skepticism.
You know, one, we have to wait and see what resolutions will come out of it. But largely, France is here to protect its own interests. Why would they want to host an event in Africa? We have I don't know how many presidents coming, major business players, thought leaders coming. Why? You know, there's always the motive. They are not here to do charity or philanthropy for Africa. Yet
we remember it was President William Ruto who said this, who suggested that if at all it's an Africa summit, because previously it was hosted in France, and all heads of state from Africa had to travel to France for an African summit, or go to Russia for an African summit. Having France come to Kenya specifically, to Africa, don't you see that as a win for President Ruto?
I don't know what lens you're looking at this from. I mean, it is obvious that Africans have been